Okay, now what's the optimum way that this society of conscious entities can interact with each other? Which way leads toward more evolution, the evolution of consciousness? Well, if you think about it for a minute, love is an obvious answer. Okay, and one of the ways I explain this is look at, take a society of 10,000 people and put them someplace, and let all those 10,000 people interact with each other with love, which means they care about others. It's not about them, it's about others. Somebody discovers something, they share it. So you expect them to be cooperative, supportive, very interactive. Now let's take another 10,000, and let's say they're based on the opposite of love. They're based on fear. Fear is the opposite of love. Okay, now give them the same resources and the same whatever, and let them go. And what do you have? Well, immediately you have hoarding. This is mine, and now I have to protect mine from you taking it away from me. We have belligerence. We have what's in it for me. Why should I help you? Why should I help you build your barn back? Matter of fact, I'm the one that lit that fire because I was trying to eliminate competition on the market, right?
The human organism as one organism, and that any fighting against itself is completely and totally unnatural, because we are literally all the same thing.
So that's what you have. What happens in these 10,000 people is that they start to pull apart because fear is divisive. Fear is high entropy. It breaks things apart. It's not cooperative. Pretty soon they would start to, they're going to battle with each other, right? Because it's all about them.
I've heard it argued, and argued successfully, that our society runs on war. It runs on the domination of the other parts of the world. And literally that's the only way you can control a gigantic chunk of the globe. You have to keep everybody down, and that's what our society is based on. And
then they want to form little mutual protection groups so that this little group can protect them from this other group, because groups are more powerful than individuals. And then those groups would fight each other, and pretty soon you have what we have here, right? Pretty soon you have this physical matter reality.
The idea that it should be okay to go somewhere and engage in war to protect a society that wants to go places and engage in war, that's insane.
Whereas a few of these groups own 95% of all the resources, and everybody else has to feed that machine. That's kind of the way that'll work out. Well, here we are. We can see how that experiment's already been done, right? We can see that. But we can imagine that other experiment where everybody was cooperative, helping, trying. Now, which one of those two systems sounds like the lower entropy? See, the more ordered, the more constructive, the one that builds and grows and constructs. Well, obviously, love is the optimal way in which people can interact. That's what moves consciousness toward greater and greater evolution. So consciousness evolves by lowering its entropy. Consciousness evolves by becoming love.